to see when you're out there at practice and stuff and seeing guys prepare, who do you think is kind of primed for a breakout season this year?
I would say PJ Mustipher. Just how he comes in daily, and he works all the time. Like you'll see him out there before practice working hard. You'll see him at the end of practice working on his technique. So I think a lot of people on this team, but I would say PJ Mustipher.
Go ahead, Donnie.
Jaquan, how much, when you're feeling comfortable where you're at on the field, how much better is that for you when it comes to forcing turnovers? How does that factor into kind of what you do well?
When I'm comfortable out there on the field, it allows me to play fast. So once I play fast, I feel like I can make any play from sideline to sideline, hash to hash. So I definitely feel super comfortable right now.
Go ahead, David.
Hey, Jaquan, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing good, thanks. What do you think the biggest thing you learned last year kind of making the jump was, and how can you kind of apply that this year with another year of experience under your belt?
The biggest thing I have learned last year was that knowing the plays and knowing everyone, like what everyone around me is doing, could like help me play a lot more faster. So this year I translated to studying more about what's going on around me, and also putting more time into watching film and studying my opponent, or studying the offense, or just seeing like how the quarterback, like where he wants to like pump fake me and then release the throw, or just things like that.
What, Donnie?
Jaquan, how much did Coach Duda prepare you in your time at Lackawanna for what last season was going to be like at the highest level?
I would say Coach Duda prepared me as a coming in here and working hard, having that work ethic. I would say at Lackawanna, you have to work hard, and you have to be mentally tough, and you got to be tough just overall. So I feel like Coach Duda prepared me to be tough and to come into an environment where I could feel comfortable, and also studying, like watching film and things like that.
What, Evan?
Hey, Jaquan. So looking back on that 2017-2018 season you had at Lackawanna, you put up some crazy statistical numbers, and I was just curious as to what about that situation and that season put you in a position to be so successful?
I would say my off season that year, I worked very hard. I didn't want to just be a freshman. I wanted to be a true freshman, and I wanted to make a difference at Lackawanna. I wanted to earn my respect there. So I would say my off season, and then me talking to Coach Rich and Coach Duda, and always communicating with them, like asking them, like, what do I need to do to be on the field, or like asking them about the plays. And then once I have the plays down pat, and once I know what everyone else does around me, that allows me to play fast. So once I play fast, then the sky's the limit. So once I played fast, it was just easy after that. And then the defense was surrounded like around me. I was always the free player, so everything just came my way.
Go ahead, Donnie.
Yeah, why is the boundary better for you, do you think? And how much fun was that playing in Coach Reese's system that year, where you were, as a defensive player, doing a little bit of everything?
Yeah. Honestly, from free to boundary, I would say boundary. I'm around the ball more. I love being around the ball. That's what I love to do. I don't like my first step. I would rather come downhill than backpedal and be the last line of defense. I could do that, but I would rather be a running stopper, and then obviously I could cover ground when they need me to be. And in a boundary here, I'm mostly the free player, but also in Coach Reese's defense, I was the free player compared. So compared to here at Penn State. So at Coach Reese's defense there at Lackawanna, I was a free player, and the defense was surrounded by me. And also, when it came to like covering like the best player or anything, I would be moved to the slot, and they just let me do what I wanted, and it helped like the surrounding pieces, and it helped us win.
Go ahead, David.
Yeah, Jaquan, I'm wondering, you keep saying play fast. You want to play fast. I'm wondering if you can kind of explain what that means, to play fast.
Yes. I would say last year there were plays.
Oh shoot! Sorry, there. Go ahead.
I would say last year there were plays where I was a little like, I want to say I wasn't playing fast, but I was just a little hesitant to where like if I knew what like other pieces of the defense were doing, then I would have played even more faster. So I just believe, and then also like when they had me in the middle of the field, like there were angles that I took, and if I would have just trusted my instincts, I would have just played more faster. But like me being out there and being a little hesitant and not wanting to make a mistake allowed me to play a little bit more slower this year. And playing fast to me is me being comfortable and also just trusting my instincts. Like if I just trust my instincts, I'm gonna play faster. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Evan.
Jaquan, I saw this offseason you spent some time working with Aaron Donald, and I was just curious as to how that came about and what kind of unique knowledge does a guy like Aaron Donald provide when you work with him?
It came about maybe my senior year or freshman year or junior college. Like here and there, like Dwayne Brown, 2 temps, that's our trainer. If like he thinks you could work with the best, he'll put you with the best. So obviously I separated myself from others, and I showed that I had work ethic, and I started working with Aaron Donald, and he just gave me the knowledge of being a blitzer, like just understanding what O-linemen want to do when I blitz. Like for example, you guys may have started a video where he was teaching me like how to like shed a block, and he was telling me that like if I come on a blitz, like the O-lineman is going to think to like just throw me out the club because I'm a defensive back. So he just taught me the technique to like use my elbow and use my hand and throw it out the elbow and use my hips to get around and just use my speed. So he always gives me knowledge about work ethic and things like that, and just work hard. And you could just see it like the example he is.
Go ahead, Donnie.
How much do you like blitzing? You've been good at it in the past. How much do you enjoy it, and how much do you hope you get to do it this year?
Honestly, with Coach Duda, before that season, we were working. We always had worked on like blitzing moves and techniques with Coach Duda, so I was getting good at it. And Coach Duda and Coach Reese, they figured they sent me on a couple blitzes, and I was getting back there. I do love blitzing a lot. I hope I get in a situation where I could blitz even a lot more, but whatever Coach Pratt calls, he calls.
Go ahead, Evan.
Jaquan, since you've gotten to Penn State, who in that safety room has kind of been the most influential on you, I guess, on and off the field?
I would say first it was Garrett Taylor. When I came in here, he kind of like was teaching me like the techniques of here at Penn State and like some of the plays here at Penn State. So last year I would say Garrett Taylor because like he knew everything. I could always go to him. I could still ask him a question to this day and he'll answer it. I would say this year, like me and Lamont got even more closer. We were close in high school because we were on the same 7-on-7 team. But we got even more closer. So like we've been helping each other out, and like sometimes I'll ask him like what my one-on-ones look like or what I look like on this play, and then like we're always communicating. So.
Go ahead, Donnie.
What's it like having so many guys on the team who went through Lackawanna? I mean, not just Anthony, but Tig and Norval and King and those guys. What's it like to kind of have them around and that pipeline? How do you see that growing in the future?
It feels good knowing that we made out the same situation. Coming from a junior college like Lackawanna and knowing that we produce athletes everywhere. I feel like the pipeline is going to continue to be strong because, everyone who came here has produced. And we're at Lackawanna, we will continue to produce here at Penn State. So I feel like the pipeline is going to get bigger and bigger.
Go ahead, David.
Yeah, Jaquan, I just wanted to ask you quickly, what for this season to be a successful one in your eyes from a personal standpoint, what has to happen? What do you have to do?
Just do my job, and also play fast for his defense. If I'm over top, in a boundary or wherever, just do my job, play fast, and just make plays for the team, and just be a team guy. Show I have effort.